A woman arrested for a break-in caught on camera is the latest in a string of accused criminals out on the streets, given the okay by a judge to be released. As 9 on Your Side's Corey Marshall discovered, some say that policy does not always fit the crime.
Call it a catch and release. 31-year-old Christina Marie Paulson is facing burglary charges in connection with this home break-in. Tuesday night, she appeared in video court. Within hours, she was back on the streets. The judge let her go, released on her own recognizance.
Pre-trial release probably does a beautiful job in certain cases, but there are a lot of cases where, in my opinion, they shouldn't be involved.
Roberto Ponti is a bondsman, private investigator, and officer of the court.
These are 147 arrests.
Aside from his business, he's researched pretrial release options.
If you could talk directly to pretrial services right now, what would you say to them?
The first point, I tried for a year to have a communication with pretrial service, and since the beginning they closed every door.
Ponti admits as a bondsman he is a stakeholder, but as a taxpayer he doesn't see the reasoning behind a more serious offender's pretrial release.
Any questions about that? You're excused.
According to pretrial performance statistics provided by Pima County Pretrial Services, less than 9% of defendants released on recognizance fail to appear in court. Pretrial Services Director Rick Peck tells 9 on Your Side the ideology behind the ROR is backed by a 1951 Supreme Court decision, stating judges need to look at defendants as individuals.
Now, according to a recent study by the Bureau of Justice Statistics, the failure to appear rate for defendants released on recognizance is nearly 50% higher than a defendant released on a bail bond. Jennifer.
Corey, are there any stats on defendants that are released and then commit crimes during that pretrial release period?
There are, according to pretrial services, less than 5% of defendants commit pretrial crime. Jen.
Corey, thanks for that insight.